Mr. Chris Ferbert, President, Bermuda Industrial Union, 49 Union Square, Hamilton, HM12. Dear Mr. Ferbert, I write further to my letter dated 9th of March 2016. I also write further to discussions in recent days between government ministers, MP Walton Brown, and representatives of the Immigration Reform Action Group, and to other discussions between government ministers and Reverend Nicholas Genevieve Tweed, Mr. Jason Haywood, and yourself in respect of government's proposals contained in the Bermuda Immigration and Protection Amendment Act of 2016, in quotes, the bill. It has become clear from public statements and private discussions, most key stakeholders who have spoken about reforming immigration seem to agree on a few key tenets of reform. Number one, dealing with children who were born in Bermuda or who arrived in Bermuda at a young age. Number two, maintaining the integrity of mixed status families and addressing those who have been allowed to remain in Bermuda to this date for 20 years or more. Concern primarily appears to rest with the proposed 15-year pathway to permanent residency and its open-ended nature. In order to break the current impasse, the government suggests that we move forward with the provisions dealing with the children and family pathways, which appears to have been acceptable during recent discussions. Government would also delay implementation of the 15-year pathway for a further 3-month period. The bill will be amended to enable regulations to be enacted, allowing for additional criteria for this pathway. To achieve this, a working group would be established comprising representatives from various stakeholders to make recommendations in respect of the following: additional criteria in respect of the 15-year pathway to be enacted under the new regulation-making power, amendments to the work permit policies to address a living wage and training requirements for Bermudians, cracking down further on unscrupulous business tactics that undermine Bermudian labor, working more with the international business sector to provide summer job opportunities for Bermudians, continuing with government's efforts to similarly provide such summer job opportunities, continued robust enforcement of work permit policies through the framework put in place and which featured extensive consultation from the unions through the Labor Advisory Council and such other matters of mutual interest as may be agreed. I also understand that the issue of voting by new Bermudians has arisen as a key concern. Government is committed to the bill because we believe it is in Bermuda's best interest. How new Bermudians may vote plays no part in our policy-making process. Notwithstanding this, in addition to the above proposals, and to allay these concerns, the government would be committed to discussing questions pertaining to the timing of voting rights and implementation date of the 20-year status pathway. Our efforts are squarely aimed at benefiting Bermuda in the medium to long term, and as is clear from the undertakings made by ministers in recent discussions, this government remains committed to ensuring job opportunities for Bermudians. Everything that we have done, from stabilizing our public finances, to protecting financial assistance, to encouraging new capital development projects, to hosting the America's Cup, is aimed squarely at investing in our people and in job opportunities for Bermudians. The government is proud of its robust efforts made by this government to protect jobs for Bermudians. We introduced civil penalties of up to $10,000 against companies and individuals alike We doubled criminal penalties for work permit related offenses. All employers must advertise all available positions on the Bermuda Job Board before applying for a work permit. The Bermuda Job Board now says when work permits expire, so that Bermudians can prepare themselves for upcoming potential jobs by ensuring their skills are relevant to the required skills needed, and we are ensuring that Bermudians are retooling and retraining for the jobs of today and tomorrow. Notwithstanding our differences in respect of how parties have made attempts to collaborate, we all agree there's an absolute need for reform. People's lives have been affected due to a lack of a clear pathway to status. Some have left Bermuda for good, and some are on the verge of leaving. We have already explained the demographic challenges, the economics, and the humanitarian reasons for the urgency of dealing with this policy. All sides are committed to working for the betterment of Bermuda. By way of this open letter, I'm placing this position on offer and am hopeful that your full consideration can be given to its terms. Yours sincerely, the Honorable Michael H. Dunkley, JP, MP, Premier and Minister of National Security. CC, the Honorable Mark Bean, JP, MP Opposition Leader. The Honorable K.H. Randall Horton, JP, MP Speaker of the House. And Mr. Walton Brown Jr., JP, MP. So ends the letter.
Light it up, boys! We don't want to hear that.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Say it again. I can't hear you. So they can hear it. Enough said.
Mr. Premier, we've listened to the contents of your letter. The people have heard it, digested it, and rejected it.
That's right.
I'm asking you, any members of your party, to do yourselves a favor. Please do not send any further communication to this hill unless you're communicating that the bill has been withdrawn.